So boom. We're back, baby. We're back. Had to give you a little something, Been off for a few days, maybe a week. Oof. The boy was ill last week. That's why I couldn't come on too tough. I thought I was going to give you content upon content upon content, but I couldn't do it. The boy was out, and then I got ill. And then that was about it really. And international football happened to coincide with it, and that's why I was going to give you something different with the international football. I was actually going to put some content out this time because I was on annual leave. But that was all scarpered. Plans are all it's all done. But we're back, and the Prem is back. That's a good thing. Well, I don't know who's playing. All I know is there's a North London derby. That is all I know, and I know it's on Sunday, which is fantastic. So we've got that covered. But what I really want to talk about is the Jude fallout. What is going on? Why is Jude Bellingham the new Raheem Foggin Sterling? Why do they do it? Why do the journalists do it? Simon Jordan, you really upset me today. I don't know what you was. Every time race is pulled up, Simon pulls the card off. No, it's not. Every time. Even the guy on the show today, King, his name was, he actually gave a fantastic analysis of what he felt it was. And he says, yeah, every time it's the black players. It's like it is. That's what the discourse is. What's going on? And then of course Simon was like, no, that's not the case. Gascoigne got it. They had to go back as far as Paul Gascoigne to say, yeah, it's not just the black ballers. Well, and then they tried to say Jack Grealish. Bruv, Jack got it a little bit. Jack was at concerts and everyone's like, yes, lad, he's a lad. Raheem Sterling bought his sister a Peugeot 306 and they were up in arms. He left England camp because his yard got robbed. Up in arms. Jude Bellingham, before, I don't know what tournament it was, before the first big tournament he played, we was eating his ass. For the first time, I was like, right, this is the new Harry Kane, basically. And I was like, right, they love him. They love the kid. I was gassed because I was like, yeah, about time. He got the move to Real Madrid. They're calling him the Newsy Dan. They're saying, yeah, he's worth every penny. Tournament comes, we're like, yeah, he's going to do a madness. We've got the best player in the world. That's what the PR was. He was best player in the world. And I was like, slow down. Slow down. He's fantastic. But best player in the world? He's up. Then they'll compare him to Zidane. I was like, God blimey. And then they turned on him. They turned on him. And now every England game, oh, well. That's why um, Tuchel's words of his mother's, he's repulsive. That didn't help at all. Didn't help one bit. So he took him out the limelight for a piece. I think to criticise Jude like this is ridiculous. He he's fantastic. Speaks well. He's hungry. He plays unbelievable football. He's a leader. He just wants to win, and he plays for Real Madrid as well. On top of it, like you can't get much better than that. So I don't know why we don't just uplift the kid and then uplift the team around him. Like even that time when Saka came on against Iceland and they called it Black Ice, Saka was on for 10 seconds, bro. But he was the headline. Ridiculous. Like Phil Foden gets away with absolute murder. He's been back on the live. Yeah, that was the old dear calling, guys. She's currently in Cyprus. But what was I saying? I can't remember what I was bloody saying. But yeah, this is what the oh yeah, Phil Foden. Look, listen, Phil Foden gets away with murder. I thought back to the time when he dyed his hair blonde, and we thought we was getting Gaz in '96. He had a stinker of a tournament. That tournament. I thought we was getting the second coming of Wayne Rooney. at Euros, whether it was when Wayne Rooney was on a madness. I thought that's what Foden was going to do with the blonde hair, blonde mop, but no, he had a stinker. Raheem Sterling saves the day because Harry Kane had another stinker, and do you know what I mean? It just continues. So I don't know why we do this to Jude. What you saying, man like Laka, aka Craig David? What you saying, Bane? What you saying? You ready for the Prem? Are we ready? Who do you support, Bane? I'm getting Liverpool vibes. Don't know why. I'm just getting Liverpool vibes. No, it should be Arsenal with Bane. No? Was it Bane, Snobber? I'm getting Slobber. That just reads Slobber slide to me. I don't know. Who do you support, Bane? Get ready. It's not. Ah. What? Tiger Hoods? Is this what we're saying? Rene Sledges out. Get Rene Sledges out. That's Tiger Woods, no? That's Tiger Hoods. Or am I getting this completely wrong? But what's your take on Jude? What's your take on Jude? We got to protect Jude. We got like listen. Another thing. Back to Foden. Did you see the assist for Eze? Jesus Christ! They didn't stop talking about it. It was rubbish. It was rubbish. Like what we did. What we did. Everything's documented now. Social media is rife. There's too many cameras. They can't get away with what they used to get away with back in the day, where it would just be written down and we have to take man's word for it. And because they become um regular figures and people start to trust their word, it's almost gospel. Almost. And that's how gospel truth came about because you started taking one person's truths as your own. Poor Jude. When will we learn? 21st, 21st century, we're still cracking on like this. Well, I thought we was way past that, especially with social media when it's too obvious. It's too obvious. And now people can fight back because we can respond back to the said journalist. Like, what's my man's name that's obsessed with um with Jude? What's his name? Oliver? Is it Oliver something? No, Goik. No Glock. We are Scottish Arsenal fan. No, isn't the Glock back? Someone's got to be back. There's no way we're getting into the North London derby with that same attack. Someone has to be back. Someone has to be. It'll be if we go in with Marino, Saka, and it'll be Trossard. I take it. Eze, Rice. Yeah, we need because the bench will be looking thin, and if it's a tight game and the manager shits himself again, well, he's going to bring on a defender. Probably going to sit even more back. Not that Spurs are any great shakes, by the way, but it's a North London derby, so form really goes out the window. If I'm honest, so we have to see how that plays out. But yeah, we definitely need somebody back, even if it's Martinelli and only Martinelli. It's a start. And you know what? I'd actually play Martinelli down the middle. I know that the manager shits himself, but Martinelli's work rate and his press would be amazing down the middle. It'll be the same as Glock, chase every ball. That's the thing. We probably had the striker there the whole time, but didn't utilise him. It's just absolutely bonkers because the manager wanted to play that Stoke football. When I think about it, and the maddest thing is Arsenal were training Martinelli up to play down the middle, but then they scrapped that plan ASAP. Stupid, stupid. I'd like to ask Arteta these questions if we ever get to have it in. If I say to him, I'll ask about Mudryk. I'll ask about Moises Caicedo. I'll ask about Jorginho. I'll ask about the Edu Saga. Why we got Sterling. Yeah, these kind of things. I'd have to. It would be a crime of me not to ask. Because I'd really like to know what was going on. What was your thought of thinking behind all that? Even Sheshko. Arsenal were meant to get Sheshko. He wanted Sheshko. God damn. I don't know if Sheshko would be better in our team, but god damn, scary. Anyway, I'll be back on tomorrow as football is back. The Prem is back. Oh, by the way, McNulty's goal today, Man United. You should be kicking yourselves, absolutely kicking yourselves.